Hello, fourth graders. How are you doing? We are rocking this distance learning thing, and I am so proud of you for getting your work in and making sure that you have a quiet space at home to get everything done and for showing up to our meets. So well done. Today, we're going to just very slowly talk about long division. Long division has a lot of steps, and sometimes it gets really confusing and kids get frustrated, and that's okay. But I want you to just take it slow. We're just gonna have a couple of problems to do today. But before we get into our problems, I wanna talk about some vocabulary. So we know that the number that goes inside under the division symbol is called the dividend. Sort of like a bear hibernating in the wintertime. He sleeps in a den. That's how we know that this little space in here is called the dividend, okay? The number on the outside is called the divisor. And the final answer of a division problem is called a quotient. Now, when we do the long division steps, we need to ask ourselves, we start with the divisor and we ask ourselves, how many groups of 6 can I make to get up to 24? You can't go over 24 though. So I'm gonna redo the problem over here. We ask ourselves how many 6s can go into 24, and this is where you have to know your multiplication facts, but if you don't, you can always use addition too. Well, if I start adding 6 plus 6, that's 12, plus another 6 is 18, plus another 6 happens to be exactly 24. So I can make 4 groups of 6 to go into 24. So how many 6s go into 24? 4. Now, the next part is multiplying. We multiply the 6 and the 4, and we get 24. We then subtract 24 from the dividend, and our answer is 0. Now, let's talk about remainders. Let's say my dividend is 25. My divisor is still 6. How many groups of 6 can I put together to get to a number close to 25 but not going over? Well, let's go back to our work that we did over here. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus another 6 is 18. Plus another 6 is 24. If I add another 6, I have 30. 30 is too high because remember we can't go over 25. So we're not going to use this last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can have 4 6s to get close to 25. So 6 goes into 25 4 times. And this is where it gets a little bit confusing, like I said before. You multiply the divisor and the start of your quotient, and you get 24. You subtract 24 from the dividend, and you get 1. We have 1 left over. That becomes our remainder. So our answer is 4 remainder 1. All right? Now, go and grab your board that I sent you home with. If you don't have it, you can just use a piece of paper, a piece of notebook paper from your journal or piece of paper lying around. Stop the video, go get your board, your marker, and your eraser, and then come on back. All right, so I'm gonna give you a problem, and you probably wanna have your board going up and down, and you wanna write the problem up here so you have space underneath to do your work, okay? So let's have a dividend of 12 divided by 2. Go ahead and write that problem down. Now ask yourself, how many groups of 2 can I make to get close to 12 without going over? This is where you count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I can make 6 groups of 2 to get close to 12, or actually we're gonna get right on 12. So 2 goes into 12 6 times. You're always building your quotient up here on the top. Now I multiply the 2 and the 6, and we know that that's 12. We just said that. We subtract the 12 from the dividend, and we get 0. All right, I'm gonna give you, erase that. I'm gonna give you another problem. I want you to write 15 in the dividend divided by 2. Now ask yourself, how many groups of 2 can I make to get close to 15 or exactly on 15 but not going over? Count on your fingers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Can't go over 15, so we put that 16 down. 7. So 2 can go into 15 7 full times. We put the 7 up above in the quotient. Then we multiply these 2 and we get 14. We subtract the 14 from our dividend and we have 1 left over. 1 is our remainder. We write that with a big R and a 1. Our answer is 7 remainder 1. All right, I'm gonna give you a problem. You try it on your own, okay? Erase your board. How about 17 divided by 3? Write that problem down. How many groups of 3 can I make to get close to or exactly on 17? Count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Can't do 18 because it's more than 17. So how many 3s did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can make 5 groups of 3 to get close to 17. So I put my 5 up above in my quotient, multiply these two. 5 times 3 is 15. I subtract 15 from my dividend and I get 2. 2 is my remainder. All right. How about one more? Erase. How about 37 divided by 6? How many groups of 6 can you make to get close to or be exactly on 37? Now, if you don't know your multiplication facts by heart, remember I showed you that you could add 6's, 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, until you get close to 37. Or on page 50 in your math book, you have a multiplication table, and you're welcome to use that. What you would do is you would look for, in your table, the dividend, or a number close to it. So if I go over here, oh, also you're gonna look for your divisor 6. So you're gonna go in the 6th line and look for a number close to 37. Well, 36 is closest to 37. Go up here 6 times. So 6 can go into 37 6 times. So then I put my 6 up here, and then I need to multiply those two. And on my multiplication chart, it says 6 times 6 is 36. So I subtract 36 from my dividend, and I get 1. 1 becomes my remainder. All right. Go grab your Unit 3 homework packet. We have not done anything in this packet yet. Go find it. Everybody got sent home one, so I know you have it somewhere. Go find it, stop the video, and then come on back. I don't know if I can see this. that backwards to you? It's my first time using this thing. All right. So, fourth graders, I am going to have you just do 3 problems today, okay? Just 3. You're going to do numbers 1, 2, and 3. And remember, if you don't know your multiplication facts, use page 50 in your math book. You're going to ask yourself on this first one, how many 5s can go into 29? How many groups of 5 can I put into 29? How many groups of 8 can I put into 34? And how many groups of 9 can go into 75? Use your multiplication chart if you need to, okay? All right, you only need to do, hello. You only need to do those first 3 problems and submit them to the assignment, and I just wanna see what you know, okay? And if it's, don't let it be super frustrating. I know it's a lot of steps, but I know you can do it. So good luck, see you soon. I can't stop it.